Well, hello, honey. All right, listen, I like this candlelight. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this candlelight stuff. Me doing videos with my candles lit, honey. All alone today. Oh my God, see the color. With this tarot. Let me see if I can adjust. I took it off and we put it back on. Oh God. Face is a little oily, honey. Come on in here. Hey, King of Sheba. I know that's right. Listen, y'all let me know what y'all think about the candlelight and stuff. When I'm gonna actually set it up more so I could be really, really. Hold on, maybe I could put my. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Cause y'all, this when I tell y'all this bright ass light right here, see this bright ass light, bitch. When I tell you this motherfucking bright ass light, bitch, I can't stand that. Bitch, you come home from driving and shit, bitch, your head, oh, girl, it gets things going. It's too bright. So my phone died. I was having a phone conversation before I got on here. And we were talking about some things, honey. Come on in here, baby. So I hope y'all are doing good. As you know, the blog Sought to Spirit Mystic. Oh, honey. We're doing a thing up until Saturday, I believe, on the 25th. So if you do not know, I'm going to let you know now. I should just take this tongue ring all the way out, honey. I want to close up there. So listen, y'all I was eating a lot of shit yesterday. I must have sucked so hard, bitch, that it popped my damn tongue ring ball off. So I caught myself going to go get another fucking tongue ring today. And bitch, that fucking ball fell down the motherfucking sink. I said, you motherfucker. So I got to go back tomorrow and get some more. So anyway, so if I sound like I'm sucking on something, girl, it's the tongue ring. It's the middle finger tongue ring, honey. Hot girl. Anyway, I said, fuck you, nigga. So let's talk about this. So if you do not know, the blog spot we're redoing. So shout out to those of you who send me an email before you pay for services because we're redoing the blog spot. You know, I'm eliminating a lot of the consultations. Slowly but surely, I've been doing work with people, heavy work. So that's been taking up a lot of my time because when I do my heavy stuff, I need to focus and just kind of cut off distractions. So either way, I'm going to talk about it now because we're actually doing it right now, showing you the new pricing. So for 150, and you can check it out. Okay, 150 will get you work done for up to 11 days, 7 to 11. And I believe it's 300 will get you work done for up to 21 days. Okay. And then I'm also going to come out too because a lot of people, this is what we're going to go into while I'm doing this video. A lot of people want to know about this is my honeysuckle and Sicilian lemon, honey. Y'all know I like Sicilian sausages, honey. Shout out there to Sicily over there, honey. We love some Sicilians, honey. I told y'all, honey, a lot of Sicilians are black. You know, they're the black Italians, honey. And my cousin actually dated a black Sicilian woman named Carla. And, you know, looking at her, you knew she was something different. But we had to ask, you know, like, what are you? You know, what are you? And she's like, I'm Sicilian. And we're like, Sicilian? What the fuck is that? Girl, I was like 8 or 9 years old. I was like, what the fuck is Sicilian? Is that like, what do y'all do? And then we start seeing like Sicilian pizzas, you know, Sicilian style pizza. But I was like, oh my God. But she was beautiful though. And I met some other people that were Sicilian. I did a guy who was Sicilian and Portuguese. Sexy as hell, hella hairy, just a lot of sex. But anyway, get off that. So what ended up happening, because I feel like every time I talk about my exes, they pop up. So let's not even conjure up that energy. So sometimes people hit me up and they say, I can't do the work myself. I don't want nothing to do with that. That's what I'm going to start charging up there. So casework now or casework in the past was like, what is it? 80, 120, 142 something, 321, I think was the highest one, or 360. And then it went into the left-hand stuff, 700, 900, 1200, 1500. So for now on, in that area, when you don't want to do your own work, we're going to charge that. And I'm going to tell you why. And then if you're wanting to be a part of your work, which you want to be a part of your work, then that's where it's the 150 for 11 days, whether it's good or left hand or right hand. I was going to say good or bad, but y'all got me talking like y'all now. Left hand, right hand, and then or the 300 for 21 days, left hand, right hand. So the same price for good stuff, bad shit, doesn't matter, which we can get shit done, okay? So going into this, A lot of people are so confused out there about what it is. Come on in here, parts of Italy. They're a little coast. They think they're their own country. I know they do. They're Italian though. They're Italian, honey. Come on in here, Julie Joy. Yes, honey, you do look Sicilian because you a nigga. No fan. Come on in here. Hey, Lady K. I thought of you the other day, Lady K. Come on in here. That's why some of these Sicilians look like people from India. I know that's right. And they got that nice, just beautiful skin, honey. Jesus. See, like I said, I love all cultures and all people because I feel like everybody give me something different. Like I feel like, South Americans give me rage. They give me that you would think there's a big ass volcano in South America, right? Because they give me that passion, that fire and desire. Then the Central Americans are a little more rageful too, but they're a little rageful on another type of sea, the Panamanians, the Belizeans, the Hondurans, and the Salvadorians as well, because I've had several Salvadorians. And of course, Mexico, different parts of Mexico give you different types of vibes. People think that Mexicans are all the same, just like you think Americans are all the same. They're not. Okay, you got some you got Californians, you got Nebraskans, you got fucking Oklahomians, you got Okies, bitch, everybody's different. We all bring something different to say, but I just love all culture. The Asian men I had, the Vietnamese, for example, they gave me a lot of sweet coconut, and rice puff. They use coconut cream for that. And same thing with like my Caribbean people. They also give me a different type of tea. I'm not gonna lie. I've only tried maybe like two Haitian men, one Jamaican man. Jamaican me crazy. He definitely was motherfucking crazy. If I have to say who was the craziest out of all of the islanders, in my honest opinion, I would definitely have to say the craziest type of people out there that are in the island. I would say Cubans. Cubans are got to be the craziest. I don't care nobody say Bohemians, Barbadians, Grenadians, bitch. I done had it all and seen it all, bitch. They're not that crazy. Now they know they TTT, but the Cubans right there, bitch, they don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck, bitch. They will let you know they'll wreck your shop up and they'll let you know they wrecked it up. And they want you to come. And I feel like the Cubans are connected to like the Italian mobs and stuff, but I'll step back off of that. So going to the pricing and stuff. So a lot of people think that YouTube, because that's what I'm on now, Google, all these places, they used, and I want to correct this because a lot of people, I want to equate or break down my definition of what I say. So commercialized witchcraft and commercialized hoodoo and commercialized voodoo, because there is that out there too, and commercialized any of that good stuff is basically people targeting a mass group of people. So we don't want to narrow down the real people from the fake people, the people who are really interested. We want to actually make it available for everybody. So, we don't turn down no money. I do voodoo, I do hoodoo, I do wicked, I do woo, I read cards of tarot, I read cards of bones, I read cards of candle, blah, 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 blah. Like, that's what commercialized is. And even going to that, a lot of people are commercialized spiritualists and they don't even know it because they bought themselves into cultures. And yes, Palo, Santeria, excuse me, voodoo, different types. These are all cultures. And we'll do a video in a couple of days going more in depth in that. But a lot of people are under the assumption that they're going to go to a spiritualist who is a Mambo, and they're going to say, I'm going to give you $10,000 and I want to be initiated into your house. And authentically, that cannot be. And even going into, Santeria and going into the Palo and all the good stuff, you cannot be initiated into that stuff if that is not a part of your lineage. And to even go deeper than that, because I know a lot of people are confused about it, especially African Americans, because people just toy with the minds of African American people. And that's why I tell people, like, going into the naivete or the inexperience of things that African Americans or Black Americans have experienced, You have to claim it. You have to blame the leaders. You have to blame the conscious community, number one, because they out here act like they educated shit and all of them got baby mama problems, baby daddy drama, all of them the same. They all go through the same shit these regular people go through. Okay. They all got the same, the baby daddy, two mamas, two baby daddies, oh, just bullshit. Okay. And some of them are also closeted, but we don't get into that. That's not my business. But you also got to go deeper than that. The Jesse Jacksons, you got to go into the Dick Gregory's and just these people that have you assuming that your history is the same as theirs because you look like them. And that is going to lead you further away from God or who you think God is. Okay, that's going to lead you further away from that because going into history, like you have black people in Europe when they were down there rallying motherfuckers up, if that's the story, to come from Africa to America. You have black people already in America. You have black people that were wishing and hoping that they would have stayed in America. So once you learn history, then you also learn to trace back your roots of who you are. But a lot of people assume because they have kinky, curly, coily hair and their skin is dark that they're automatically African. And it's, I'm black, black power, Mother Nature. And then they wonder why there's so much curses and things that are put on them. And, or when a white woman or somebody else want to come in and get don't teach them shit because they're going to use it against us. And this is why you're so confused about spirituality because you have it on YouTube too. You got motherfuckers who are witches, black power witches, but they're using Arabic terminology and European terminology. Hell, most of them got European last names. Hell, they want to say they Creole and shit. Bitch, that means you got it up in you too. But either way, pro-black, black power and shit, and my black sister don't go to the white man and don't do, and they're attacking these white spiritual shit that, they use us what we got. But bitch, little do you know that you took their shit, as we talked about, because the real shit is culturally taught. Come on in here. The real shit is culturally taught. You can't go buy a book on real voodoo and do the shit. Bitch, that is a cultural thing, which means that you're born into it. So it is something that is passed down through your lineage. That's why I said different families have different prayers. Somebody came to me who is of Haitian descent. They like to be, called American. And they told me, we have a book of prayers. You know what this book means? And I explained to them, see, now we're going into culture because genetically speaking or spiritually speaking too, you cannot buy spirits, real authentic spirits. You cannot go to a mambo or any type of leader in voodoo and say, or a Santeria too, for that matter, and say, I want in, here's $10,000. Now, you could do that, but this was going to separate the real from the motherfucking fake. The real ones would say, you cannot learn everything that I possibly know, but I'll share with you some of the secrets. And I will be your charge up. I will be your initiator. I will be the person who you will come to and only. So basically joining these houses are you dealing with that one person for all your spiritual needs, and they're providing to you spiritually. That's where you go into God, Father, and God, Mother, because they're providing for you spiritually. But a lot of people are under the assumption that they're going to pay a mambo $10,000, and all of a sudden, I do voodoo. I'm a voodoo priestess. Like, bitch, it's not in you. It's not in you. And even going into Santeria, we got to use y'all tongue shit, Santeria and the Palo stuff. They don't really talk about Palo stuff because they don't understand that. See, and they know if they talk about Palo, those motherfuckers will come for them motherfuckers, especially Palo Cabeza, honey. Hello? I know there's a few of them, bitch, that are kind of extinct that nobody really talk about, but goddamn well, they'll come for your motherfucking juggler. So that's why they don't really talk about Palo, but they'll stay on Santeria and hoodoo, because that, people ain't really gonna come for them. But going into that, you had someone that brought up, someone going to a Latin house to learn Santeria, and that's why they shit got fucked up. And bottom line is, bitch, if that person is not connected to any of those roots of where that Santeria, because going into that, we talk about in the Congos, because that's what Santeria, Palo, the 21 divisions, that's what all the shit, Haitian voodoo, they all come from a part of Africa, bitch, and there's over 200 motherfucking traditions. So you cannot tell me, bitch, that they all do the same thing the exact same motherfucking way, exactly how Tiffany. Well, that's not what they told me. And that's not what I. Well, bitch, obviously you're not dealing with nobody who's motherfucking real. Because, see, bitch, I know. Bitch, I know. And we're going to keep it at that because, people, they like to snoop and say, who, none of your business. Bitch, none of your motherfucking business who it is. But going into that, if you're not connected to that, because you don't know even where you come from, there's no way for you to fully get into that, to fully harness the energy that is in that path. This is why you have spiritual providers, because I'm born into this. This is in me. This is my natural calling. And I'm here to awaken people who also possibly have it, and or offer services for people who don't really know if they have it, don't really care, but they want work done. So that's why you have people who do the workings for you, and you got people who establish houses, so-called covens, because we go into that too. You go into that too. Bitch, you don't take Paula from Indiana, Michael from Florida, Jamie from Texas, Emily from fucking Washington, and Navajo from California, and now y'all all did a motherfucking coven going into mixing up energies because you don't know when, what, when, how, or any of that. Because a lot of Americans don't know your fucking history. So going into that, but not really going into that because we'll set up for another conversation. You cannot buy yourself into favor with Loas. You cannot buy yourself into favor with traditional spiritual, ancient spirits that people are connected to. And this is why I tell you, it's so important to know what spirits are really with you. Because if you're not connected to Ganesha and you do workings with Ganesha, it's not going to motherfucking work for you. Come on in here. If you're not connected to Queen Ying, honey, because they're Queen, people want to go in there, the Jade the Emperor, you're not connected to any of these motherfucking frequencies, it's not going to work for you. But if you say, I like that, I love Queen Ying, I love the way she works, I love her energy, then that's when you go to someone who is connected to her and you get work done by them. But you don't do shit on your own because, oh, that looks interesting. I can get into it. And like I said, I think a lot of these Wiccan people and a lot of these hoodoo people got people so confused because there's no rules. I think Wicca is a little more structured, but you're definitely not going to be charging. Okay, just to let it go over that. You're definitely not going to be charging for your spiritual work if you're a Wicca or you're a Wiccan. Going into hoodoo, it's everything. I'm going to do black stuff, white stuff, Asian stuff. I'm going to do Christian stuff, Catholic stuff, Satanist stuff. I'm going to do the good stuff. I'm going to do the bad shit. I do what the fuck I want to do. And that's what hoodoo is. So you don't have to be initiated into that. But I even think that people think that you have to be initiated into hoodoo because you got people that want to do voodoo, right? And they want to do voodoo and they will never be a mambo because they're not connected to that in any way, shape, or form. They have no ancestry there at all. There's no ancestry there. And if they do have it, they don't know it. So when you go work with these spirits, oh, well, I'm kind of connected to this and that. How do you know that? Because going into spirits that are placed on families and energies, you have to know that energy in order to get what you want from it. And even going into like other stuff that are not so heavy, like the light stuff, or anybody can be initiated into it. You still have to gain your favor. So nobody's going to charge you $10,000 to become initiated into voodoo. Bitch, that's really not what you are, who you are. And that's what I say. A lot of people are using the Wicca stuff. A lot of these hoodoo people, or a lot of these commercialized scam artists, that's what we're going to call them. They have you thinking that you're going to pay them money to get in, when in reality, bitch, you're going to always be on the outside. Now, you just might know a little bit of shit of how ceremonies shit go. And that's why I said I love people who keep it real, because that's what I would tell you. If I was a voodoo priestess and I'm over here trying to initiate you, so I'm going to tell you how it is. Like, motherfucker, I'm going to teach you what I know to a certain point. But outside that, bitch, I can't, because, bitch, my spirits are not for sale. And when I teach you something that is a part of me, bitch, I'm ultimately selling it. So that's why we talk about whores spiritually, and we talk about physically. There was a documentary I want to say called Prostituting for Jesus, and nobody really understood what that was. But what I got from it was that people were doing sexual things in the name of the Most High, and they were actually, how would I say it? Like, pass on as, bitch, I can do it because it's written here. And that's how I feel like with this whole spirit shit too. Like, as long as you're doing it to a certain extent, bitch, it's okay to do it, right? But Going into, I'm going to give everything off, and especially for free too, which is something going into this as well. That's why I offer classes, because I know that when people get shit for free, they don't really care about it. When people get shit for free, it's just archived, as or it's filed away. As me and Julie Jolie was talking about, they just put it away. When people actually invest in it and they paid for it, bitch, they're gonna take notes and they're gonna refer back to those notes. Like, ooh, I took class on this. Okay, what did I learn? Skimming through the pages. Okay, I learned blah 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 blah. Like I said, when it's free, you don't give a fuck. And then you're also going to be curious to say, well, let me jump over here to see what they got going on. Let me go over here, see what they got going on. And ultimately, you fuck yourself up. Ultimately, you fuck yourself up. That's what I tell people. You got people on YouTube that don't like Mexican men or Mexican women. They actually are for Donald Trump putting up the wall, but they on YouTube talking about they work with Santa Muerte, or they talk about this and that. And it's like, well, if you don't work with the Mexican version of her, because of course there's another term for it, but like I said, we don't feed our enemies, then you're going to talk about her primitive version, and you're going to call her by that name. It's kind of like calling Egypt Kemet, right? Hello, it's called, so going into that, you're going to call it by its primitive name versus saying, blah 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 blah. Okay, oh yeah, I work with Kali Ma too. Motherfuckers won't even date nobody in these cultures. They won't date nobody from Hindustani, but they'll talk about them. I'm with Kali Ma. Kali Ma, my mother. Show me a man from Tamil that you dated. Come on in here. Show me a man from India. Tell me the part of India, bitch. Let me see the pictures. Come on in here. Because, bitch, you don't fuck with him like that, so we know Kali Ma ain't fuck with you neither. Hello? Hello? Bitch. Hello? So you just lying to get clout, to get money. And like I said, that's what it goes down to. Because it goes into the commercialized motherfuckers trying to get that coin. So going into me and my services, I'm very big on people doing their work with me, because if you've been doing something for 7 years, I tell people 3 to 6 months, you're going to see your results, right? If you do it consistently. The reason why I do it and you do it, because I can't, up until this point, I can't work it that long, because there's other people that hit me up, okay, that want work and services done. So I'm not going to be sitting doing 20 caseworks for 6 whole motherfucking months. I'm not doing that. Or 3 fucking months, bitch. We're not doing that. This is why, and I'm cursing because, of course, I curse because I'm passionate about what I talk about. That's when we curse. We don't cuss when we're angry, because when we angry, bitch, we just go in. Cursing is my way of expressing myself, or when I'm passionate about something. But like I said, if I want to read someone down or I'm upset, I don't curse. Okay. So going into that, the whole point of us doing it at a certain day, 7 days, 11 days, 21 days, 14 days, 3 days, is because during that time period, right, certain things have to be worked for certain time periods in order to harness or grab certain energies or frequencies. In 1 day and in 2 days, you're not going to get that. Now, 1 or 2 days is good for energy boosts, kind of like give yourself time to recuperate, rejuvenate, reevaluate. But 3 days, bitch, is not enough time for you to see results in anything that you do. You've literally dug the hole and possibly started planting the seed. As I said, 11 days and 21 days are effective days to work rituals, to even initiate it, because of those numbers. And like I said, you hear me from store, we'll break down those numbers. Why 21 days? Why 11 days? Why 30 days? Why 7 days? That's why I said the new pricing is going to be up to 7 or up to 11, up to 21, so you can understand why. And it doesn't matter if it's left or it's right. Now, of course, like I said, I'm going to offer another option to where you're like, listen, I don't want to work it on my end. Okay, then that means I got to work it consistently on my end, at least 3 months, at least 3 different cycles. So that is going to cost you that $700. That's going to cost you that $1,000. I will not go over, we'll say 2,000. I won't do that. But that's what that's going to cost you, because, bitch, of course, for that time period, which I have to have a schedule. Now you're part of my schedule for 3 to 6 motherfucking months. So bitch, it's not just me getting up every day and come on here doing what I gotta do or doing my work that I do outside or focusing on other people. Now I have to dedicate my time and energy to you. And it's kind of like what I wanted to do with the retainment stuff. That was my retainment idea too, to where it'll be 1,500 and you can hit me up with, between this time period to get work done, or you can do it consistently, whatever. But I said all together, let me get rid of that. Let me just make it to where you do it on your end with the help of me at, for this price, or I do it, you do some light shit, whatever that is. You don't have to do no candle workings, but you're still gonna be doing something. You're gonna do something on your end still. But I will handle all that energy stuff. And like I said, that's where we're gonna get into the 1,500, 700, all that good stuff. I think that's fair. But you have to do things consistently to see results. And a lot of people are getting scammed by the spiritual people saying, oh, we do the work in 2 days, I'll get back to you. And the person's like, yes, ooh. And even going into this too, because I told people, I've started on people's work and their work has actually manifested while I was doing it. And what this showed me is that this person was honestly, truly 100% ready for what it is they were asking for. And they probably already had workings done. They probably already did their own workings. And now they came to me and said, bitch, okay, I'm tired of doing my own shit. Now I need you to give me a boost. And that's to make them hit me up for the work. And that's why things worked out so quickly. A lot of people out there, like I said, they want the free, and we call it the free mentality. Julie Joey. I should stop throwing Julie Joey under the bus. But we were talking about this because it's like, okay, the free mentality is, I don't want to do anything. I just want to pay my $50, my $100, my $300, and I want to do everything. And then for the next few weeks or few months, I'm going to bug you. And that's something too where I'm just like, girl, it is really exhausting. It is really mentally, physically, and emotionally exhausting. When you do work with people and you're done, you finish your stuff, you send it to them, and you're done. And they still find a way to be like, oh, well, you know what? And it's just like, but you're focused on the shit that should not be happening versus focus on your results because you just did this work 2 months ago. So now this is why Tom, Dick, and Harry is coming in and fucking your shit up. So why are you just talking about it? You got stuff sent to you on your end. Once again, you got the information, you just put it to the side, and now you're just like me. I would not be working like that no more. Because like I said, it's physically, mentally, emotionally exhausting. Like really exhausting to where days go into days and or even your work with people. And because you're doing work for them, you're becoming a part of the work. And they're just everywhere, so you're getting pulled every way. You're like, oh God, I'm just drained. And oh my God, what am I feeling? Then you're having dreams and you're just like, what the fuck? And then of course, sometimes you ask them like, what are you doing? And oh, nothing. I'm just relaxing. Bullshit. That's not what I saw. Bull motherfucking shit. And I don't know why people think they can get over. I don't know. Maybe you never dealt with spirituals that tell you that they watching your motherfucking ass. Bitch, you damn right. You came to me for some motherfucking work, bitch, and I do the motherfucking work for you, bitch. You damn right I'll be spiritually checking in up on you. So that way, when you say, I don't know what happened, Mystic. I know what happened. Bitch, you were letting Tom, Dick, and Harry. And going into this too, because of course this happens. And I tell people, you need to be very mindful about what you do spiritually, whether you're knowing it or not knowing it. And also going to this too, and this is what I tell people, because one of my people out there, we've done work for a very long time. We've done work for at least 3 years. And I see this person getting up out of things, but I don't see them getting up out of stuff. And I'm not going to go too deep into it because I feel like the people that are connected to her also watch my channel. So I don't want them to be able to pick off of the situation and say, oh, bitch, what? So I won't do that out of privacy for my customer. But something went down where we did work and they let people come over, okay? And people came over and just shifted shit up. And so this is why I tell people, when you're doing spiritual work and you know that somebody, especially if you know they're a spiritualist as well, you don't intertwine that energy. And being in that aura with them you're pulling energy. I'm telling y'all, my best friend, I had to cut myself off because we would both be doing work and I would feel shit just pull. And then all of a sudden, this person, ooh, she pull, and I'm just like, wait a minute, bitch, that's not who you are. So that means while I'm doing that work, my energy is there and you're being an energy vampire. You're pulling my shit. So I would tell her, like, consciously, we can't do it. And of course, at first she was like, what, bitch? What is that? No, we can't do it. So the days we do meet up, I can't do no spiritual work. And you let me know when you're doing spiritual work and I won't do it. Because if you're doing your spiritual work and I'm doing my spiritual work and I'm in that field of manifesting, I'm doing that work, and then you're trying to manifest, I pull into you, you could be pulling my shit without you even on it, bitch, getting your shit. I'm like, bitch, what the fuck is going on? Or vice versa, there could be some blockage there. So you want to be very, very mindful. I tell people, also going into your home, in your room, in your places of where you do magic at. Now, publicly speaking, if you go to a park and you do rituals and stuff, you need to become one with that energy, because you can fuck yourself up if people have already done workings there, or if there's already spirits there that does not coexist or coincide or work with the work you're doing, compatible with it. You can fuck yourself up because now you're in territory that you're not aware of being in, right? Going into people's home and stuff, same fucking thing. Don't let nobody come into your home while you're doing your workings, because that is your field now. There's a whole bubble of energy outside your motherfucking house for those who can see energy. Bitch, we know what motherfuckers doing. We don't need no symbol. We don't need no plant on the stoop. We don't need no sun catcher on your. We don't need to see, shit outside. Say, oh, she's a witch. You feel that shit. So that's what I say. Ain't no one coming in my home while I'm doing working. I don't care who, what, when, why, how. And if it comes down to it, to where is I need this person or these people in my home because blah, blah, blah. Now you got to rethink. Are you ready to do the work then? Are you ready? Because now you're letting people into your space. And these people, especially if they're good at manipulating energy, they can pull all the shit you're doing. Or they can shut it down. They can say, fuck this shit. So you have to be very mindful of that. Even going into section, I feel like I'm being redundant. Girl, I mean, it's like, I don't care what religious practices you're in. Sexual energy is the most powerful energy out there. That's why you got to be very mindful about who you're having sex with, and definitely having children with. A lot of people have kids that have been beaten and disciplined very, very badly, right? But the kids are still out of line. And they're like, well, you can't blame it on me because no, bitch, we are going to blame it on you because it came from your ancestry or the baby motherfucking father's ancestry. One of you motherfuckers has some shit upon you. And instead of you, bitch, something just came to my mind right now while I was going into that. Bitch. Anyway, I'll talk about that another time. But instead of you doing workings on that or repair your generational curses, you just said, fuck it, I'm horny. Fuck it, I need to D. Fuck it, I like the way you do it. Hey, he look cute. Let me have a baby with him. Not doing your spiritual investigation. And that's how other people come to me, because, bitch, we pull it all up. You come to me and say, listen, I met this man. He cute and all. I'm thinking about having a shoot with him. Let's do a spiritual investigation on his lineage. And I'm down for that. Bitch, give me his motherfucking picture, bitch, because I don't need the picture, but that definitely helps. Give me that motherfucking issue on that B-Day, bitch. We're going to pull all that shit up. Okay, hello? Hello, we're going to pull all that tea up. Because going into one of my people out there, which I won't say no names, her people were kind of doing some shady shit. And Mama was trying to be, what do you call those people? That kind of be like cute up front and then behind closed door, fuck that nigga. She was trying to be that way. So I said, let me do some tea. Let me see what exactly is going on, because Mama's a very smart person. Pulled some shit up, and I saw an older woman who I felt was like a great auntie, not even a great grandma, but I saw a great auntie being this weird ass woman. And there's a condition that people would make people sick just to take care of them. I want to say Munchinson's or Munkerson's, something like that. It starts with an M, where they would purposely make people sick just to make them feel bad or just to like kill them. And I saw this with this person's auntie. So when we talked, I had to ask them, like, so are you this type of person? And of course, when I called that spirit out, honey, they were like, what? What you trying to say? And whoa, 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 whoa. Well, let's keep it real here, baby, because you know I'm real and I know you real. That's why I'm working with you, obviously. Let's keep it real. I saw this, and that, blah, 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 and who you are is because of this, and blah, 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 blah. Broke it down for then she understood, but she still was very much like, well, anyway, like, well, anyway, yeah. So this is why you're having problems finding men. You're having problems finding friends, and even your own children don't want to be around you. And they love you because you're their mother. They feel torn. It's almost as if they're like bipolar or schizophrenic because they love you because you're all they know, right? You're their mother. But on the flip side of that, they're like, bitch, I can't stand her. Like, this bitch is just annoying. This bitch is just so messy. This bitch is just so nasty. Anyway, so going into that. It's okay to buy books and it's okay to learn the crafts and get ideas off of YouTube and off of Google. But to solely base yourself off of someone saying, hi, I work with Buddha. And I'm going to show you how Buddha manifests happiness, especially if the individual have to smoke weed to get happy. Is it Buddha making you happy or is it the marijuana making you happy? Is it Oshun that makes you feel beautiful and gorgeous? Or is it when you get high, you hallucinate to think that you're gorgeous and beautiful? I mean, I'm just saying, just food for thought. I'm just saying. So even going into like book stuff, people are like, real books are gonna cost you some coin because they don't just want Tom, Dick, and Harry to grab those books. When you look up these real books based off of references that people can give you on real shit, these books are going to cost you hundreds and thousands of dollars because they know that the average Joe is not going to invest their money into a book like that. Look at casework. A lot of people say, I'm not going to spend $100 for casework. I'd rather go online or I'll do it myself and I'll save money. How's that working for you? Because manifesting a broke dick man ain't manifesting. Come on in here. Manifesting a house that needs thousands of repairs is not manifesting. Come on in here. Manifesting a car that just won't go and that's not manifesting. Bitch, that's being comfortable. So if you're doing this Google shit, how's it working for you? I don't expect the answer. Anyway, like I said, we'll talk about that more. Of course, I have someone else who I want to hear their opinion. I'm also thinking about doing a viewer call-in on Sunday or something. I don't know, y'all. I've been busy. We're doing a necromancy class. For those of you who signed up for the necromancy class, we'll definitely be getting into that next week. I told you guys I'll be coming back by the 23rd. It's now the 24th, I believe. So I will be coming back once again on Saturday because we have a deal that's going up until the 25th, and I want to get that cleared up out the way. Also, going into those of you who, can I show y'all? Let me show y'all. I can show y'all better than I can tell y'all. Come on in here. Hold on. Let me show y'all better than I can tell y'all. Give me one moment. Also, we got our mystery boxes ready. Yes, honey. We got our mystery boxes. Isn't that gorgeous, honey? Can y'all see that? Well, I really shouldn't even be showing y'all this because it's not really y'all business. But y'all, this is so gorgeous. Yes, honey, this is one of the mystery boxes. So I'm excited, honey. Comes with a cute little handle on it. Just gorgeous, honey. Just gorgeous, honey. Just gorgeous. But anyway, so we'll be jam packing and stuff. So anyway, like I said, after the deal's fully over, we'll talk about the necromancy class, going to presentation, all that good stuff. And then of course, even those of you who signed up for necromancy class, I think there's two of them. One of them is video. One of them is video with a live session. So before we do the live session, you're still going to get the video, which is the presentation of how everything goes, and you know, just to get yourself prepared. And then based on that, then we're also going to do the live thing, okay? Because of course, I think all of you actually pay for the live session versus just the video. And of course, if that could be whatever date, I don't think there's going to be a specific date. I think I want to do it one-on-one. So each and one of, you know, everyone who signed up for the necromancy class at the resurgence level, you email me the days that work for you. And like I said, I think that's what we'll do. So you can have one-on-one to make you feel comfortable, and you know, a live thing, bitch, like this. Hey, ooh, bet you get some money too. All that good stuff, okay? Mystery class, mystery box, like I said, is up until the 25th. And like I said, you know, slowly but surely we're redoing the blog spot, as well as coming out with another tea. You know, like I say, y'all, my sketch is kind of like everywhere, bitch. We just doing everything, honey. Yeah, we ow, bitch, we're living, not existing, honey. We're getting out, we're touching the people, and we massaging the babies and training the babies, y'all. Let me tell y'all something, bitch. Oh, and also there's something else we're doing too, which I would tell y'all when it's fully together. I'll give y'all little pieces and snippets. Come on in here. Yes, honey. I want to give a shout out to Rico. Yes, honey. Oh, come on in here, Rico. Rico, you know, listen. Rico, come on in here. Larry, come on here. You know, I'm always here for y'all, honey. And who else? My other people that send in little teas here, whether it's $1, $2, love donations, honey. I appreciate you. Those who take classes, those who pay for stuff, you know, those who buy supplies, which also, by the way, too, for temporarily, I'm gonna stop doing temporarily, I'm going to stop doing some of the oils. Temporarily, I'm going to stop doing the bath bombs, the sprays, and all that good stuff. So you guys won't see that on the blog. So I'm actually going to take all that stuff down. Certain oils we will make, though, because I make a lot of oils that I intend to sell, but I end up using them for personal usages. And even going into that as well, you know, like I said, I get a lot of inquiries about oils. And I'm one person, I don't produce things by the masses. So if I get an order for 20 oils and they're all different types of oils, honey, girl, like really, girl. And a lot of the oils I don't just have sitting up, like I actually make them fresh. And I tell you guys, there's certain things to oils. See, a lot of people sell spiritual oils, and I'm not cutting in on them, but they just make the oils and they send them to you guys. Anybody who's ever bought my oil, and those of you who bought multiple oils, tell me how each of those energies feels, because some oils require you to only do them on certain days of the week because certain energies are out there. Some oils require you to bury them, you know, in red clay for certain days. Some oils are required not to see any sunlight for certain days. Some oils are required to see the sunlight for certain days. Some oils are required. There's just different things for different oils. And of course, if you don't know that based off of culture, you just go by oil making books, or you go by Google or a forum online, and you say, oh, well, that's how they make it. But those who really have a craftsmanship for that, and even want into candle making or anything like that, you know, it's not the same. So it's kind of like, no, bitch, that's not what I do. You can't make the oil that I make unless you know what I know. And we'll just keep it at that. So like I said, some oils require certain things, and in order for you to get certain energies, and some oils even is required to be buried for 21 days. I had an oil that, bitch, I had to remember where the fuck I buried it at, bitch. It took me 2 months to almost find it, but guess what? When I got that oil, is it over here? It sure is. When I got that oil, bitch, I was like ecstatic, because I said, oh my God, now I got to remake this oil. It's going to take anywhere from 3 weeks for it to curate and then to bury it. Oh my God, bitch, what? And then I had to like kind of retrace my steps. Like, okay, came out of here, went in here, bam, found it, y'all. I was so excited. I was like, bitch. I just couldn't believe it, y'all. I was so happy. And you know what, me, when I start thinking a lot, girl, I want to snatch my wig off, bitch. I was like, bitch, where that fucking thing at? So I don't know, that's on that too. You don't want to mark it because people know where shit is at. Like, what is this marker? And some people like to dig up things too. But thank God I live in the country part of my city. So if you digging over there, bitch, you trying to get fucked up. So, anyway, like I said, shout out to my people. Shout out to my people. I love y'all so much. Thank you. Those who pay for classes, products, services, thank you so much. Those who view, I love you too. Like I said, we're not really here for the views. I don't give a fuck about no views, bitch. There's a lot of people that get views, bitch, ain't got shit. They waiting on that YouTube check. Bitch, people like me, we don't give views, bitch, and we're not worried about that. We're in the fields making shit happen. Come on in here, bitch. We out here shaking the grounds and moving shit. That's what we doing, bitch. Fuck that other shit. Okay? It's cute to get a check from YouTube, but am I a YouTuber or am I a spiritualist? Hello? Because, bitch, I think if I ever get like 20,000 people, I probably would really be quiet about what I share. Like, bitch, I'd probably really be like, what? Who? I don't know. Bitch, you won't hear me talk about shit, girl. I'll probably go missing y'all for a few months. Not show anything on camera, just cover up everything. I'll become like Michael Jackson, bitch. I'll bleach everything, change everything, bitch, so y'all won't know a motherfucking thing. How you doing? Okay, how you doing? Anyway, that's really all I want to share with y'all today. I was just thinking about the oils. Come on, Jaliel. Well, some oils I will not be. So let's say, for a good example, if you need a custom-made oil, Jaliel, yes. If you want a custom blended oil and you want it given in honor or respect of some spirits that I've told you that I'm connected to, definitely. But like I said, some oils. Let me give you a good example. My goddess blend oil. My goddess blend oil has so much stuff in it, and typically what I do is, as well, is people, if they're a Gemini or if they're a married woman or a single woman, or in my mind I'm thinking to myself, okay, well, this is a married woman already, so I don't want to make a goddess oil for her to attract someone else because she might be tempted to cheat on her man. Okay, so I don't want to interfere with that type of energy. So let me do something to keep her man being in the picture so we can kind of make that strong, right? And then vice versa, she's a single woman. And I hear her say, oh, I would love to find a man or a woman. Then, of course, when I make her goddess oil, I have in mind, okay, she's single. I want to add things in that will allow her to attract the perfect mate. And that also goes into magic too. See, a lot of people, you have two different types of a good example, okay, for magic and stuff. You have two different examples, okay? So you have some people that says, I just want to fuck. Okay, sorry for being out there saying like that. Just it. As long as he's Italian, 5'11" with muscles, I'm good with that. That's an easy ass spell to conjure up and to work. I'm telling you, bitch, you might even call me the following week and say, mistake. I was minding my business and a man came out, bam, that's nothing. Okay. But if you're like, he got to be 5 foot tall, he got to have a degree, he got to be this, he got to know 7 languages, he got to have a Mercedes Benz, he better have a red car, he better love wearing red underwear. The more specific that you get on the stuff that you're requesting, the more energy that has to go into that. So even going into casework, that's why I also moved it from just love work being that one price versus saying, okay, it depends on what you're trying to manifest. If you're trying to manifest this Ken doll to perfection, okay, it's going to take a little bit more planning. And unfortunately, because it's only 3 something, bitch, I've got about 5 people that pay for that. I got 5 other works I have to deal with. So I have to definitely put shit on hold. And like I said, it's too much planning to go into that. So for that type of stuff, we have to work it over a certain period of time. I'm going to tell you 3 months to 6 months. And I'm going to work it for that time period. So the more in depth that you are with something, the longer it could take for it to manifest. I don't care how experienced you are. I don't care how powerful you think you are. Because in reality, bitch, there's consequences and repercussions. Oh, come on in here. There's protocols to doing shit. And I don't care if you said that you done gave up 2 babies to Satan himself. Bitch, the devil don't work like that. Come on in here. Because the devil works through the eyes and the hands of the Most High. Come on in here. So y'all are ready for that. I'll break that scripture down for you again. That's to say, ain't no bitch out there scared of no Satanists, Luciferianists, or any of those so-called motherfuckers that I'm a black witch. Bitch, you don't scare my ass. because I know the things that I deal with allow the things that you deal with to even be possible. Hallelujah. Come on in here. Bitch, please. I wish I would. Bitch. One of the whole girl, she went down to the crossroads supposedly. Girl, you know, I had a dream about this, y'all. You know, I had a dream about a couple of days ago. You know, I'm just sitting here minding my own business, y'all. I'm watching something on YouTube, and I'm just like, oh God, he's so sexy. I'm gonna meet him one day. I just know. I said I'm gonna meet him one day because it, you know, it usually happens. Anyway, so I said, how when I meet him though, he's not gonna want to do nothing sexual because I feel like his stuff is gonna have an odor to it. You know, I look at people and I can just feel that type of stuff. Ooh, they're gonna have an odor. There's something on them. I don't know. I feel it too, y'all. Let me tell y'all a story that I tried before I get into that. I was on the phone with someone, and I don't know how this was even possible, y'all. True story. I can even call them on through it for you guys one day this week. We were on the phone talking, and they were just doing shit. And I'm like, girl, what you doing? Your background is kind of like a lot of shit going on. Listen, you're not gonna be stretching on my motherfucking leg, bitch. I'm here doing a motherfucking video. Okay. So she's doing a lot of shit, y'all, but she was eating. So she was eating, covering up the phone, you know, while she eating and getting back on the phone. That's all the noise I was hearing. So either way, she belched, and I smelled bologna and Pepsi very, very quick. And I said, bitch, what you eating on? Bologna and Pepsi? And the bitch was all like, bitch, why? I said, I just got a whiff of bologna. And she's like, oh, now you smell shit through the phone? Bitch, I just got a whiff of bologna, which I do not like bologna. That's how I know the smell of bologna. I do not like bologna. I just got a whiff of that and fucking Pepsi. And I do not drink Pepsi. I don't like dark soda. So where else could that smell came from, bitch? I'm in the comfort of my own home. So what else did that came from? So she was eating a bologna sandwich, bitch, and a fucking drinking on a motherfucking Pepsi, bitch. We're gonna do a three-way call. She confirmed that bitch with y'all. So shit like that happened. But going into this, oh shit, I was gonna tell you something else that kind of just interfered with that. Oh well, it's not important, bitch. Let me look at my comments and go, honey. It's about to be 2 o'clock, bitch. I gotta go. Make sure I get y'all spirits read by Mr. Come on in here, King of Sheba. I know that's right. Little Mar been on my mind. Come on in here, Little Mar. Little Mar, what's going on with you, honey? Hello? Little Mar, you say fuck. Adrian River too. Y'all, you know what? See, this is right here. This is what I be talking about right here. This is what I'm talking about right here. I don't know what it is about men with me. It's either we gotta fuck for me to be around them, or it's we can't be cool. That's okay. That's how I have lesbian friends. And listen, I have no problem being a lesbian. If you're a single lesbian out there, you need to be connected with other lesbians. Give me a call. I'm telling you, I have no problem mingling and pulling any type of lesbians, honey, or heterosexual women. But when it comes to men, I'm just like, can we be friends? You're like, bitch, I want a massage, and I'm just like, okay, I can get a gay guy massage, right? A gay masseuse. And one time I tried it, bitch, the motherfucker was trying to get in on some, and I'm just like, wait a minute, brother. Wait a minute. What the fuck is going on here? Bitch, talk about I'm open-minded. The fuck? So it's like, what's going on? Huh? Adrian, you got that email. Hello, what's going on? Little Mer, you got the email, you got the phone number. What's going on? You got the Skype. What's going on? Hello? Okay, motherfuckers. What's going on? Okay. Come on in here. Yes, Ecuador volcano, mini volcanoes and stuff. Oh, come on in here. Okay, Julie Joy, educate me on geography. That's why we have feisty and passionate. I know that's right, honey. Y'all got that Pele energy. And I'm kind of like the Polynesians too, huh? L, L, L. What do you want? Leave me alone. You always up on me. Leave me alone. You always up on me. Leave me alone. You always up on me. Leave me alone. Come on, King of Sheba. Come on here. Yes, honey. Yes. Okay, let's see. Let's see, honey. There's a lot of commercial life voodoo on the gram. It sure is, King of Sheba. Like, I was looking on the gram, okay? And, I was just looking, and I saw this woman who had some African features, but I instantly saw this woman as native, right? She's native to some land, but it's not Africa, it's not Hades or any of that. But she was trying to say, if you're interested in joining my spiritual house, hit me up for an email. And I started looking up her name, right? Because I saw her Instagram name. I said, let me Google this. Google this, and there was reviews after reviews. Oh, she told me that if I gave her $10,000, she would initiate me, and all I gotta do is book my ticket, everything good. I flew over there, and I'm like, wait a minute, bitches are into. Wait, hold on, wait. People are initiating people into voodoo in Texas now. Hold up. People are initiating people into voodoo in Georgia now. I, I'm just confused here. Like, what? I can't. So they were talking about it, and of course, I want to come and say, "Well, that's what you get for being so dumb to thinking that you want this and do just going in." Like, why not just do things like closing your eyes and meditating and pulling yourself in and seeing what you need to see, or watching movies and watching or listening to music to help you project your reality? Because that's what it's about. Why say I gotta have that power? And I'm seeing these people flipping shit up, and I gotta see it. I seen Charmed, and I saw The Witches of East End, and I saw blah blah blah, and I saw Mass, and I saw all these witchy movies, and they were spinning shit out of control. And I said, I gotta have that too. That's to say, bitch, I'm not a fan of that. I'm not a fan of that. But you're a fanatic of spirituality like that, bitch. We cannot be friends because it's more than just casting a spell, stance words, and keeping it moving. Because you got power, spirits, but you got power to deal with your life and build yourself up. We go through challenges every day, but bitch, are you above your challenges or are you beneath your challenges? If you're beneath your challenges, I'm black, nobody like me. You know how they treat us niggas, bitch. Then you have no power because the same power that you have to put hex on your enemy, the same power you have to put hex on the white motherfuckers that fucked your ass up a long time ago. The same, better yet, the same power that you had to get your enemies here, the same power that you have to get Donald Trump together, because Donald Trump don't like your ass. Get his ass out of office now. Bitch, get his ass up out of motherfucking office. Oh, I did that. I put that on there. I did put that. And I tell you, a lot of these motherfucking black folks on here live in areas of Ku Klux Klan members and shit. They just lynched a motherfucker not too long ago, down the road from where the one of these spirituals live at. And in my mind, I'm just thinking like, you so pro-black, and you here to help your black people. Then get those motherfuckers together that lynched that black man then. Oh, you don't got no power. That's why. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Oh, okay. That makes real good sense. Because last time I checked, I had people that had black on black crime, white on white crime, Indian on Indian crime. When I say Indian, I mean Native American Indian. Indian, to me, it's a whole nother. Anyway, and it's just so odd to me that these people get what they need, right? And it's documented, right? And I have all these documents. So I'm just like, how is it these people that are so pro-white and pro-black and shit, why they can't, get this shit together on their end like that? Because like I said, I'm pro-equality, and I see what it is. I won't do workings for the trans community to get equal rights, because you got a lot of motherfuckers that are claiming to be trans out there that are just saying, I don't care, call me him or her. I don't care. Call me gay or straight. I don't care. I'll take anything as long as it got something on it. I don't care. I fuck trans man, trans woman, gay niggas, gay women. I fuck straight people. Like, there you go. So as long as those people are around, bitch, I don't got time for that. That'll be too many motherfucking battles, bitch. That'll be that battle and that battle. Why not just worry about me, myself, and motherfucking I? You gotta be selfish sometimes. Why not just focus on me, or those who want to come to me get work done, to where I can step in a room full of straight or anti-trans individuals and be able to walk out the door with at least one or two numbers. Why not? Why not get one or two, then pay for my gas one or two times? Why not sit down in front of a nice, strong Christian man with morals that say, I can't stand homosexuals? What about you, sis? Are you down for that? And to sit there, bitch, and say, no, fuck proposition. Hey, and get the motherfucker to pay for my motherfucking meal. And guess who had egg on their face? His ass did. Ow! Okay. Or how about when the motherfucker was sitting here reading the girls and boys down, honey, and was being perverted, honey. And see, you know what? I don't feel bad about this, y'all. Let me tell y'all this story really quickly. I'm gonna go. Okay, a couple of weeks ago, I met this guy, and he was just so aggressive. You know, he reminds me of a lesbian stud because my stud sisters, they're so aggressive. They're like, give it to me. You don't give it to me, bitch. I'm gonna make you give it to me. Woo, okay. Let me calm it on down. So, going into that, and not all, I'm gonna tell you my experience, honey. Okay, especially when they thought that I was a heterosexual cisgender female, bitch. They were really on. I said, oh, honey, I have a dick. Oh, what? You what? Oh, hell no, you nasty motherfucker. You it. You shim. Oh, they want to beat me down. I said, bitch, that's fine. You want it up. So I met this guy who was so aggressive, you guys. And he's like, let me take you out. And to be honest with you, I was not even trying to be fish or anything. I said, bitch, I'm just going, whatever. He clocks. Oh, well. But I didn't tell him because I want to teach his ass a lesson. So this motherfucker was so aggressive with me. Oh, you give it to me. I want it. We're going to go out to end. I'm going to go. Don't, if you say no to dinner date, I'm going to show up and pick you up anyway. Okay, brother, you helped me hostage. So we went out to dinner, y'all, and this motherfucker caught himself molesting me. He caught himself rubbing me down, y'all. First, he started at the top. Then he worked his way down and was smelling his hand and shit, y'all, secretly, and was like, oh my God, I wish I could get it right now. In the restaurant, y'all, this motherfucker being perverted. So before all this, I want to tell you, I'm transgender, but I thought to myself, this motherfucker's probably done this to women. This motherfucker has probably been so aggressive, so disrespectful to women. I want to teach this motherfucker a lesson. So you know what I motherfucking did? I let him think about what he thought he was doing. I ended up leaving y'all. He ended up texting me and saying, oh, I did so much stuff. Oh, I was just thinking about the thought of you just giving it to me right there in the middle of the diner. Bitch, you know I gladly sent him a message and say, well, I was going to save this. I was going to tell you initially, but I was going to save it further. But let me just tell you now, I'm actually trans. And what you thought you were rubbing on was not a vagina. And of course, he's like, whoa, first of all, I didn't tell you to touch me. First of all, and you lucky that I didn't want to pull out one of my weapons because I had several of them on me. You're lucky I don't want to pull out neither one of them because bitch, that would have been horrible. It would have been very horrible to see a man laid out in this restaurant by a trans woman. Oh girl, that would have been crazy. I would have been in the news and everything. So I actually saved you because I know you would have probably tried to do something stupid and bitch, you would have got. But I also got to teach you a lesson for not violating women's personal space. And I said, see, this is wrong with a lot of you motherfucking men too. You're very disrespectful. And then you wonder why ain't nobody fucking with you. You wonder why you got to get on these websites and pay for pussy. And why they want to charge me and I don't pay and get a job. Well, listen, the woman ain't going to give it up for free because they know that you're a fucking pervert. Because nobody told you to fondle me in any way, sure. I didn't say go ahead and, oh, you can go ahead and, bitch, you didn't even say. Girl, he tried to act like he was, oh, wow, this is real gorgeous. Oh, yeah. Oh, what? Oh, my God. Hey, honey, I didn't get a chance to tell you. On top of that, you forced me to go on a date with you. So, bitch, I said, no, you talk about you going to show up and pick me up. So whatever, I would have told you back then what it was. But just in case you feeling kind of salty because you violated me. Because, see, we don't play with the cops. We're going to do two things like this, okay? We're going to let it go. And you're going to learn your lesson. Or if you think that you're going to try anything else, then we can just get that out the way, too. He didn't respond back, y'all. And I still got text messages because I locked the motherfuckers. Try me if you want to. Bitch, so that's what I said, bitch. Motherfuckers, they be too motherfucking aggressive. And it felt so good. It felt so good, honey. Yeah. As Dr. Come on, Larry. How you doing, Larry? Come on in here. As Dr. Phil Valentine would say, understand and overstand. I got a problem with Dr. Phil Valentine. I got a problem with Bobby Him. I got a problem with all those motherfuckers. Because see, those motherfuckers are responsible for the bullshit that we see right now on the YouTube. Like the young pharaohs and shit. All that bullshit right there. You see that bullshit right there? See that old bullshit right there? You got to thank those motherfuckers right there for those motherfuckers right there. See, those motherfuckers right there is trying to be the new age of conning. They trying to come on in and let me restudy what they got going on and come out and, well, you know, the white man. Bitch, what? Fruity, looking fruitier than all hell, and we're still talking about gay people. You know, that's a sickness, and when they do anal sex, it reverse the chakras and shit. Excuse me, that's not like the European shit. That's not like that. Yeah, that sounds like the regurgitation of what the Europeans told to Native Americans and the Rachis and shit. That's exactly what that sounds like. Nobody from Africa is speaking like that. That sounds very much like a slave being taught by the slave master on how to think. That's what that sounds like to me, brother. But and then I'm also like, well, how do you know? Did you experiment? Because I don't know about y'all, but I know if a man told me that. Because see, I don't really care if he's gay now. I'm not, that's not my concern. Because I'll date anybody that's masculine, gay, straight. It doesn't matter. You're masculine, I'm down for you. But to sit here and to talk about anal sex turn chakras, how do you know that? Have you tried it? You've had your anal booty hole tampered with, and you felt the energy, woo, change. How do you know? Or were you asking a gay man because you were curious and said, well, brother, I seen on the net where they were doing the anally. How does that make you feel? And I just feel like they all go to that. They all go into the gay stuff, Hershey highways and shit. Does that turn you on to think about that? Another man's booty hole? I'm just curious to know. Like I wanna send an email to people like that just find a way to just talk about gay men and trans and stuff. And I want to say, you must be curious about it. You must sit up on your camera. You must get so bored with all the poom poom that you get, because I'm sure you get a lot of poom poom. Because a lot of these women are thirsty out here. Yes, they are. They're thirsty as fuck. Bitch, they don't want no real shit. They don't want to invest in anything real. They want to invest in dick. Okay, and that's all they want to invest in. They don't want nothing real. I'm looking for real love, Mystic, but all they want is some fucking dick. Girl, bye. That ain't no fucking real love, girl. What happens when he can't get the dick up no more? What's gonna happen? How? Come on in here. Hello? You ready for that? So, what do you sit back and do you think about it? Oh, I wonder what they do. Because I tell y'all, that's why a lot of men, they be, ooh, I'm so disgusted by that. If you were a heterosexual man, I don't even know how you would even be mad at a lesbian woman, because you should be into lesbian porn if you're heterosexual. Do you watch porn? Yes, I do, but I don't like lesbians. Well, let's back this up. You're heterosexual, right? Yeah. Okay. And you watch porno, yes? Oh, I know what you're gonna say. Nope, nope, no, no, hold up. So if you don't like lesbian, that means you watch men on men, or you watch men with women. Well, no. Ask the question. You watch men on men or man with women, because you don't like lesbian, so you're not watching a lesbian porn. So who you like and what you like? Okay. So when you're looking at the woman and the man, are you looking at the man, or you're covering up the screen on looking at the woman part? Oh, motherfucker, you a motherfucking lie. Because I know, bitch. Like I said, I've dated them all, bitch. I've been with them all. Straight, gay, bi, curious, bitch. Doesn't matter, bitch. I know what I know. Bitch, you are confused. And that's how I look at these fucking conscious people. Bitch, please. You be looking at all that shit. I tell you, I get tingly feelings and shit. That's why I won't fuck with none of them, honey. There's a few of them that can get it, but there's few of them, bitch, I would keep on looking. Like, ooh, I don't care, nigga. You ain't my type. You're stupid. I gotta keep it moving, honey. You ain't putting your stupid semen nowhere. Your stewman. You ain't putting no stewman anywhere, bitch. No demon or no motherfucking stupid. No stupid. Anyway. Missy, do you think the Polynesian settlers who came over the Americas before the Europeans brought Pele with them? I would say this. I would say possibly, because going into that, a lot of American people, a lot of mainland people don't even know anything about Pele. Better yet, a lot of people who are even Polynesian from the mainland don't know anything about Pele. So I would say no, but possibly yes. Because even going into why they go back to their country. See, a lot of people don't understand, because we talk about practicing magic on your land. As we talk about New Orleans and stuff, the real people who practice real New Orleans voodoo don't live in New Orleans anymore. And I talked about this before because of the commercialization of voodoo. So you got white people there claiming that they're mambos or voodoo priestess teaching, selling you voodoo shit. You got Asians, you got Hispanics, you got even other black folks doing it. And you're like, wait a minute, hold up. Like, first of all, why are you selling your secrets? That's the first question. But second question is, why would you be selling or giving away shit that girl bye? That's what I said. There is no real voodoo practitioners that are actually in the culture, that are born into it. They're in New Orleans selling anything voodoo. Those are novelties, right? Or those are spiritual souvenirs. If you want to know some real voodoo, New Orleans style voodoo, it's not going to be in New Orleans. And we're going to keep it at that. Okay, I know people down there in the lower part of the boot, the upper part of the boot, and like I said, based on the people I know and the stories I've heard, it's practiced in other parts. Kind of like even going to Mississippi, people overlook Mississippi, not knowing how much tears over there in Mississippi. Mississippi is considered the ancient Egypt of the South. Mississippi have more pyramids that date back further than the pyramids in motherfucking ancient Egypt. You better do your research. You better do your research. So we're out here making up stories and taking away stories instead of giving it to the real people. But that's fine though, because they don't want you over there. You know, they don't want archaeologists over there digging over there. And some of y'all can't dig over there in the motherfucking way because you got water over there. You got high fucking water with heavy currents and fucking crocodiles and gators, bitch, that'll bite your ass up. So they're not over there digging up a motherfucking thing. Hello? They got motherfucker, well, I ain't over here. It came over here from Georgia. Alabama was the first state to da. Okay, girl. Okay. Is that white man history or is that native or aboriginal history? And I'm not saying whitely in a racial way because, bitch, obviously, bitch, I've white in me. Obviously. And we're not talking about 3 or 4 generations back. We're talking about directly. Hello? We're talking about 1 to 2 generations back, bitch. Hello? Okay. So I'm not saying that to be ignorant or be racist or be stupid. I'm just saying, bitch, they don't want you, bitch. Is that what they taught you in school? Or is it something that is known because your great-great-grandmother was a native to the land of Alabama? Another thing, too, Alabama has the most hunted places in the South. Or should I say the most hunted plantations. I think Alabama has over 23 hunted plantations down there. What I'm curious to find out is magi's or sorcerers or spiritual people who are from Alabama who claim to be connected to these demons and shit. And I'm going to the crossroads. Take your ass to the plantations then, bitch, that have all these huntings. And if you're really about that life, sis, take your ass to one of those plantations over there that if you're about that life. Oh, I forgot you have agoraphobia. You can't do it. I forgot. You know, if you go on and you fuck with that land, that shit gonna get you right together. I forgot about that. Even going into like other parts too. Alabama, even people that go, I'm from the Midwest. I live over here in the state of Illinois. You know how much shit is over there? I'm in Indiana. I'm over here in Nebraska, Idaho, Ohio. You don't hear too much about those states, do you? South Dakota, North Dakota. Come on now. Only thing you heard about them was that pipeline. Well, bitch, come on now. You don't hear no spiritual saying, I live in the state of Idaho. Hi, I'm from North Dakota. Everybody, I'm from Washington. I'm from California. I'm from this, I'm from that. Well, bitch, show me your land then. Show me the cultures in the cities that you live in. Because even going into Seattle, they got a lot of Africans over there, a lot of Ethiopians, Eritreans, and they got a lot of Jesus. Let me just marinate in this for a minute. Woo! Oh, God. I gotta make my way over there. To Seattle. I got family down there in Tacoma and in Kent. Hey, I got family there in Kent, Washington, and Tacoma and Federal Highway and in Bellevue. Oh, come on in here. Bitch, come on in here, bitch. I almost said some shit too, but I can't say that because those sound right there, I can't really claim them because they done some shady ass shit, y'all. So I won't claim them. But anyway, I got family up there. I gotta make my way down there so I can, maybe I'll end up marrying one of my East African men down there. So I don't know. Gorgeous, honey. Anyway, come on in here, Joey Donardo. Who you doing? Yes, like Donardo. Look, Joey, won't you? Ow. Joey, won't you? People focus on negative consistently. It leaves winkles. It does. It does. And of course, everything that you think about within comes on the outside and it shows. That's why they say you will know a tree by the fruit that it bears. And metaphysically speaking, you will know someone based on what their outer appearance look like. Now, we're not talking about people who are born certain ways with certain disfigurements. We're talking about people who have grew up and these disfigurements have popped up. See what kind of shit you had. And we can even talk about that spiritually too. A lot of people that are born with disfigurements or special needs and stuff, these are curses that were brought on for your past life. So you were shady as hell, and see a lot of y'all right now, you whole and you have the opportunity to get shit right, but you bitch, you don't give a fuck. So next time we're gonna see how it works out for you. Oh, we're gonna know too. We're gonna know, bitch. We're gonna know because we're gonna remember this shit. We keeping all this shit stored right now. Come on in here. Mm-hmm. We keeping all this shit stored. Excuse me. These airheaded YouTube Negroes really think they're on some next level stuff. Well, they think they're on next level, and they think that everybody else on next level too, or they want people to think they're on next level. I'm here to heal y'all, but yet I want to keep y'all sick. It doesn't work that way. If you're really about healing Black people, you would teach them their true history. Not all Black folks came from Africa, and we talk about maybe thousands of years ago, or hundreds. We were talking about like 500 before that. Like, girl, before that. But now, as we're speaking now, bitch, or, well, where are you from? I don't know. Or somebody say, well, birth records were destroyed back in the 1800s in certain parts of the South. Of course it was. But some people do know directly where they are. So if you don't know, there's some direct roots there because we talk about DNA testing. DNA testing is 1% accurate. Because in order for them to give you an accurate reading, and I want you to understand this very loud and clear, they have to take the saliva of 2 living people. Okay? They have to take saliva of your mouth and your grandmother's mouth. And that's how they can say, oh, you're related. Oh. But to say, oh, let me trace my roots back. Oh, based on your saliva, oh, we found your markings in East Africa. Well, how do I not know? Because, there's stories of people getting from America being sent over there to Africa. Sierra Leone and stuff. Do your research, Senegal and stuff. That they were from here and they were shipped over there. Where you talk about the Geesh language and stuff. Hello? And the Gullah language. See, bitch, you don't know that. But see, these Black conscious people don't want to teach that. They want to teach you, pro-slave, Arabic slave, no, always eagle, they were hung, they were beat up, they were there. Nobody talk about that. Nobody talk about the 30% of African slave owners who were, or Black slave owners. And it could have been higher than that. We'll talk about the white man keeping it down. Bitch, your own people kept your ass down too, nigga, if you do your research. Oh, come on in here. Ow. Come on in here. They kept that down. They held your ass back too. Some of y'all never even seen a white slave owner, except for in a fucking movie. You talk about stuff. Well, the white man held us back. Did they hold you back? They held somebody else back. Because, bitch, how you know you weren't on a Black-owned plantation? That's why you don't see these videos about all these plantations neither. Hello? You're not ready for that. And we see videos, it's always white-owned plantations. Let's see the Black-owned plantations. Ow, come on in here. Mm-hmm. Some of y'all were slave owners. Well, you want to play this fucking role because you've been exiled out of your family. Oh, well, we were all once slaves. Really? Really? Prove to me that you were. Well, I mean, that's what I was told. Okay, but show me that you actually are linked to a slave. Show me that. Do your research on that. Then we talk about, my people, my this and that. Girl, bye. Some of y'all friends of motherfuckers who owned you. Come on in here. Some of y'all friends of motherfuckers who are descendants of people that owned your motherfucking ass. And y'all want to talk about the white man, the white this and that. Better yet, some of y'all motherfucking friends of descendants of motherfuckers that ratted your ancestors out, as we always talk about. But you talk about why Black people fight with Black people, then the bitch gonna say it's because it was 2 different tribes and they put y'all all on a ship, and now y'all came over here, and now you got East Africans fighting West Africans. I think go deeper than that, bitch, because that's so long ago that has been bred out of your DNA. Okay, we're talking about recently, bitch. You had snitching on people like them. Like I said, bitch, some of y'all won't ever mingle with Al Sharpton or any of his descendants unless long after he passed away, because you know he was a snitch. Come on in here. Y'all ready for that? Just like Takashi. Y'all gonna act like Takashi 69 and all these other Jim Jones. Oh, they new snitches. Bitch, please. Al Sharpton, Jesse Jackson, they were all motherfucking snitches. Dick Gregory was too. Bitch, please. And y'all never gonna fuck or mingle with none of their descendants. Okay? Until years go down and your descendants gonna be fighting with them. Talking about why black people just can't get along. Because all y'all not the motherfucking same. Just like not all white people can get along. Hello? Bitch, it is what it is. Well, you fight black people more than you fight white people. Well, have you ever thought about it? Maybe they genetically connected. Maybe all the people you met, bitch, you're not meant to get along with them. Because there's no way that you possibly fight with everybody because they black. Or is it because I'm gay? Bitch, I don't know, just like you because you gay, black, straight, tall, Christian, Muslim. I'm just like you, bitch, because I don't like your motherfucking energy. A lot of y'all got that shit on you because it's a part of your bloodline, your lineage. That's what I said. We can't hold it against you. You hateful, you stupid. We don't blame nobody but yourself, especially from the South. You don't like gays, you don't like trans, you stupid about the culture. Bitch, can't nobody be mad at you. Because look at what you came from, bitch. You come from a region or culture of people that only speak proper English. And yet, or don't speak proper any other language. Well, I got this accent because my family spoke blah, 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 blah. We'll prove it. Let us hear you. Go ahead. Let's hear you say something. We talk about why New Yorkers have their accents too. But let New Yorker come in and talk about something. I can't stand the Jewish. I can't stand the Italians. You didn't get that New York accent from speaking English, bitch. Hello, girl. Bye. That language, that's the dialect of a whole nother language, girl. You want to go to Portland and eat those voodoo donuts? I know that's right, King of Sheba. Yes, it's like when a tree grows crooked. That happens when people's. Yes, it does. Come on in here, Joey. Girl, when they be hunched over like that, like, girl, that energy is all fucked up. This I tell people. Chiropractor deal with the bone. Reiki healers deal with the energy around that bone. Okay. I'm a Reiki healer. I went to school for it. I did not finish it, but it doesn't matter. I went to school for it and I self-taught me the rest. Bitch, I've had successful customers. I still got stuff. Bitch, I got red customers hit me up all the time. And I'm like, honey, I'm busy. But I do want to get back into it. I like hands-on stuff. I like touching people's body and killing the spirit about them. Go! Get that demon about this motherfucker. Get out. Hallelujah. Bless him out, God. I touch the dog. I get the spirit about him. Motherfuckers want to send spirits over here to get him together. Let me get him right. Let me get him right. Let me get him right. Let me get him right, honey. Boom, boom, boom. Ow! Ow! Hallelujah! Ow! Y'all witnessing a live exorcism. Ow! Get him out that motherfucker. Ow! Jesus! Ow! Let me stop playing. Anyway, see, talking about that leads to a nip in the butt about reparations. Listen. See, when you know history, that shit don't really bother. The natives that they say are natives are getting reparations in reservation. They're getting reparations because they are actually, as we talk about, part European and part Asian. So when they're getting these checks, it's coming back to them. We talk about the $5 Indian. So that's why these motherfuckers are getting their pays and getting paid and all shit, because somebody is still connected to the government somehow, some way. I don't care what nobody motherfucking say. Hello? So going into that, that's why they get their reparations. For everybody else, bitch, why would they give you reparations when their whole plan was come over here in the beginning to deceive you and take from you anyway? Because that's what it was about. As we talk about the real history about slaves and stuff, yes, people were brought here against their will. It wasn't a lot because everyone couldn't survive that water. The way, how they kept people on the ships. So everybody didn't survive that. They said they brought 2 million people here. 2 million people didn't make it on this land. Girl, bye. But going into that, it was also people already here and how they were taken over. They were giving the false sense of, we're here to help. You have the land. That's what I talked about before. If white people who owned slaves came from Europe and the Africans who were the slaves came from only Africa, how would they know the land? Because some of the vegetables or the vegetation that grew in the South did not grow in Africa, in any part of Africa. So, who taught these people how to cultivate and to grow these crops and know when the season was changing? Oh, we can't plant that in the fall, massa, because the weather changing. There had to be people already there. And they did not forcefully go, niggas, put your hands up. We here to take over. Like, girl, somebody had to say, hey, listen, this is why I don't really celebrate Thanksgiving. I really don't like Thanksgiving this year. I'm only going to help someone, do things with it because they celebrate it and I love them and they need my support. But I'm not a fan of Christmas or Thanksgiving or Christmas because at the end of the day, that celebrates rape. That celebrates conning. That celebrates fraudulent activity. That celebrates people tricking people, lying to people, and deceiving people. And that's what this country is built off of. That's why most of the shit that goes down, motherfuckers indulge in that. Then when they get caught up in some shit, the motherfuckers gonna say, "Oh, we locking you up." That's what this country was founded on, though. So you have them that, "Oh, hey, we're here to help, baby." Yeah, what you got? Oh, okay. Well, these people are not used to having cow, because in this region they don't have no cows. This person not used to alcohol because where they're from, they're used to herbs and this and that. So let's give them some alcohol and see what happened. So this is why even going into Europeans, how they can even some of you people that are Spanish based, full Spanish, but you can handle. Come on in here. You can handle if your blood is primarily European. You can handle alcohol. You could drink a whole damn case of beer, bitch, and not feel nothing. For those of you who are native blooded, mostly, bitch, one sip of alcohol, bitch, you're spinning. Oh shit, what's going on? I'm dizzy. Oh my god, I'm buzzing, honey. Oh, you can't handle that shit because that's not a part of your culture. And that's what fucking happened. They brought booze and alcohol and they gave it to these people who were not used to having that shit and it fucked them up. And they said, wow, we got them. You see them, they're acting crazy. Oh shit, well, we don't even gotta shoot them. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take from them. So bitch, they just invaded, took over, raped the children, raped the women, bitch, just kind of like what they still got going on right now over there, that motherfucking country over there, the U.S. soldiers over there in Iraq and Afghanistan shit, bitch, still doing the shit, bitch, still doing the fuckery. Same bullshit they did in the beginning, they still doing over there now. But they came in, they raped, they lied, we gonna help you, we here to help you. We know how to do this now. You teach us your ways. And guess what? They brought disease and they basically eradicated people. A lot of tribes did not make it. That's why we have lost languages right now. A lot of people did not make it. So when you go into that, you got people that talk about they were forcibly brought here. Well, if they were, how do people who never been into the state of Louisiana know about Louisiana soil? The soil in Louisiana is not like soil in Africa. Or should we say the sub-Saharan Africa or African region? That's a whole, bitch, there's a lot of countries on that motherfucking continent. How did your ass get up over here and just know, okay, the soil, okay, that's a willow tree, that's a birch tree. We can't plant nothing near there because that's not going to do good with each other. Somebody taught them something. And that's what we're going to leave it at. So, bitch, don't sit here and say, well, no, we all came from here. Like I said, I don't know your story. I can't speak for you and yours, but I definitely know mine. Okay? I definitely know my bitch. We pride ourselves paternally and maternally. Okay? Patriarch and matriarch, bitch. We know our motherfucking culture, bitch. We kept journals. We kept logs. And we didn't have to keep logs based on just receipts, bitch, because like I said, everybody in my family owned something. They were moguls in real estate, medicine. They did something to establish their mark. So, bitch, all you do is do your research. You see all that. Owned this, had 7 wives, had 7 kids by each wife. You see all that public record. A lot of you don't know your shit, though. And that's why it's manifested. Am I voodoo? Because I look African. Are you sure you're African, though? Maybe you're Native American. Maybe we should look up what Native American tribe you're from and see what type of magic they were practicing and see if that shifts your life. Because everybody knows voodoo and everybody do hoodoo, but yet most of the people are still at that 99% of being where they're at right now. If you all know what you know and you got these covens and these groups going on and popping, why everybody ain't happily married in those motherfucking groups? Why everybody ain't successful and motherfucking healthy? Because you're fucking with shit that's not motherfucking yours. And that's why. But because your ego won't let you put that to rest. Oh shit, we just did some basic corn magic. Oh God, who wants to do corn magic? I don't. Okay. Your ass is from the South. You were actually from there. Bitch, they bring over slaves, bitch. You thinking that you them because you look like them and they told you were them. And bitch, all of a sudden, bitch, I'm gonna do voodoo. Yeah, my family from the Congo. Oh, I did the DNA swiping. They found me over there. I'm telling y'all, has anybody ever found that they were from North Africa? Any of you black folks that they tell you from Algeria or something? Oh, I'll wait. Because, bitch, at the end of the day, bitch, they're going to tell you where they were at, or they're going to tell you where they can actually trace back that people from there was actually from America. Do your research. Do your research, bitch. Do your research on North Carolina, South Carolina, West motherfucking Virginia. Do your motherfucking research. Maryland, do your research. A lot of those motherfuckers, bitch, were originally from here, and they were shipped over there. So that's the true tea, not the other way around. So some people say, well, some of us do look like Africans. No, some of those Africans are actually American. That's why the skull of an African is totally different in different parts of Africa from African motherfucking Americans. We're going to quote that. Bitch. So now we're talking about genealogy, and that's why they got rid of shit. Because in true genealogy, it classified people based on features. I keep telling y'all that, not skin color. Because your skin color will adapt to the environment and or the needs of your body. Hello? Okay? It will adapt to the needs of your fucking body, genetically speaking. But genealogy said, bitch, if your ears are bigger than this, you're part of the Caspian race. If your nose is bigger than this, you're part of the Alpician race. If your this bigger than you better, blah, blah, blah. It just broke it all down. Over 178 different classification of races that were considered in America. Do your motherfucking history, bitch. Like I said, bitch, that's one thing I loved looking up was genealogy. Because I said, bitch, I want to know my lineage, bitch. I see everybody. I see Spanish-speaking people. I see black-looking people. I see black people that this and that. I see this. I see intelligent people. Like, what I saw in my family growing up is different from what I see in the world. Or people tell me, well, I'm black and this is what I experienced. I never saw that. I never experienced that. Anybody that I know didn't experience that. So what I'm seeing is totally different from your reality. So that what made me say, bitch, this don't sound right. How we all so-called black, but we talk different, we act different, our mentality is different. Because going into races, we're supposed to have the same mindset, right? Because white brain is built different from black brain. No, bitch. It's a whole new ball game. It's a whole different ball game. That's why you have people that look to be white and they have still the mentality of someone who appear to be black. Bitch, it's likeliness, not motherfucking, well, that's my skin folks. It's about kin folk, bitch, not skin folks. And we talk about kin folks in the beginning. Kindred spirit, familiar energy. That's what that shit is about. But they want you to think that it's about, well, you got to do people that look like you, dreadlocks, dark skin, big lips. If they're not like that, then no. And then it's, oh, the phenotype. And then I look at some of these videos too. Like there's a woman that she sounds like she's, she don't even sound proper because I'm from California. So I know how, Californians talk very proper. She don't even sound like she's proper. She sounds like she's using the linguistic dialect of someone or the stereotypical white person. But, and even her makeup colors will be like red lipstick with blue eyeshadow. I'm just like, that's not a black color. That looks more like a white prostitute. No shade. But then she will also talk about it's because I'm black. Like there was a video of where somebody was like doing something to her and Sharon Mikey said, oh, she racist. She didn't want to let me in because I'm black. And I'm just like, but how do you know that? You probably look like you were up to no good. You probably went there thinking, oh shit, look at this white woman. Oh, and bitch, you projected that into your fucking reality. Who's to say? And we saw the video after she was telling you to leave. What happened before that? Because see, we see a lot of videos after the fact that we see the real video. We're like, no wonder. So no, the cop shouldn't have pistol whooped the motherfucker, but the motherfucker shouldn't also call the cop a punk or a faggot or a pig or you weak ass white man. Hello? I mean, bitch, maybe if you would have kept it, maybe you wouldn't have said that. Maybe it would be a whole nother story. bitch. So, bitch, it is what it is. Girl, bye. Get it together. I may be plus two so sensitive. Come on in here. I know that's right, Joey. Alcohol just makes people angry. LML. I only like it to dance. Listen, you don't need alcohol to dance, Joey. Joey, be a part of one of my rituals when I relocate, and you could dance without motherfucking alcohol. How about that? How about that? It's not like you need a confident. It's not like Joey. You need two things. You need a hug, and you need a confident. You need a support system, and you could be dancing without alcohol. How about that? You could be twerking on the table, twerking, letting everybody have it, shaking it fast, watching yourself. You don't need no damn alcohol to do all that. Let loose. I've let loose plenty of times. I don't drink alcohol or do drugs. Bitch, please. I'll let loose on anything I want to let loose on, bitch. And I don't care about you judging me either. Judge me if you want to. I'm living, bitch. You die tomorrow, bitch. Did you do something that you love to do? No. Oh, I can't do that. That's not ladylike. Oh, God, I can't do that because I don't look like I'm cooning. Oh, I cannot say that because the gays are not going to like me. So what is this? Kiss ass? Let me kiss ass. Let me just be what I'm not to make everybody else comfortable around me. Bitch, bye. Okay. Oh, Joe, you need some support. How about that? Yeah, they also brought the deadly pox with them when they came here, and the natives caught it, and most died if they didn't grow immunity. That's right. And not just the pox. There's a lot of diseases that was brought from there to here because, of course, the culture was different or the environment was different. And it goes even to when you come from here, you go over to Africa, or you come from here, you go anywhere overseas, they make you get your vaccinations, correct? Anybody who got a passport, correct me if I'm wrong, before you go into a whole nother region of the world, they tell you to get some shots because there's disease over there, bitch, that you're not immune to that will wipe your ass out. Hey, come on over here. Come on. Like Ebola, and we can talk about Zika too. Zika has been down there, bitch. They're immune to Zika. But somebody went over there, got some Zika, came on back, and that's where the issue started. See, all that shit is like that. I'm telling you, bitch, it is what it is. There's different energies, there's different atmospheres, you have different water sources. So there's different bacteria or different strands of bacteria that grow in these regions. And that's why you cannot intermix it. Even going into state lines, when people travel from state to state, typically they get sick with something. Oh, I'm still in America. How did I get sick? Bitch, the air is different. You might be used to some dry ass air. You get over there, it's cold, and there's certain airborne shit there, bitch, and you get it. You caught it. Some sicknesses are airborne, some sicknesses are foodborne and waterborne. So it's like, bitch, you gotta learn your tea. Okay. The Aztecs caught it too. Come on in here. They caught it all. Yes. Can we visit the pyramids in Mexico? What is it? Pichachui? How about we visit the pyramids over there in Arizona? Come on in here. You're not ready for that. How about we visit the pyramids over there in Arizona, the Four Corners? How about we also visit the pyramids? Hey, let's break it down. We can also visit the pyramids over there in Mississippi. Okay, we'll go up there to Tennessee too. We get us some of that good old tea up there too, honey. Hey, my Tennessee people. And then we'll go down there to Mexico. Come on in here. Come on in here. That's what I'm ready for. Then we'll go down to Mexico. Okay. Mexico. Okay. And then we go down there. But first, let's do our shit first. Some of y'all live in New York. Have y'all been to Long Island? Those of you who live in New York, have y'all been to Long Island or Staten Island or upstate New York, like Buffalo and stuff? Do y'all know the history of those places? Come on in here. Y'all not ready for that. Some of y'all live in Illinois and shit. Oh, it's so this and that. Have you done your research on Illinois? And why people are paying for the shit they're paying for in Chicago right now? If you do your history on what happened, you will know why energies are the way they are right now. And places that took their time to build. Oh my God, that's a good fucking analogy. You have places like Chicago that's literally built overnight that went from like 3,000 to like 180,000 overnight. And now you're seeing energy collapse, which is opening up stuff to other things. And you got places that established themselves a long time ago. Slowly but surely, it starts inclining, right? It starts increasing. And they've maintained things. They got everything under control. Because we talk about powers and principalities. We talk about authorities and spirits and dominions and spirits that are over things, over state lines and county lines. Come on in here. Y'all not ready for that. They're over state lines and county lines and regions. Some spirits dwell where there's a lot of vegetation. Some spirits dwell where there's no vegetation. See, ow. But you think in your mind, because people say, well, I'm in a dry climate. I can practice any spell I want to. I guarantee you this, baby, because I've been to Tennessee, I've been to Florida, I've been to Texas, I've been to Arizona, I've been to California. Obviously, that's where I'm from. Bitch, when I tell you that there's certain spells that you would do here that's not going to work if you go to motherfucking Nevada. There's certain spells you do here that would not work if you go to motherfucking Arizona because the climate is drier. Hello? Maybe you go to the Mojave Desert. But even then, that's all connected too, because we can talk about that too. I want to do videos on that. And the same thing, motherfucking the South, places that are by water, still water, like swamp water. Certain things will not work there because of that. And certain things will work there because of that, because you're working with elements of nature. But here, like I said, you just do a ritual. Oh, I'm going to do it. Oh, they tell me that this water ritual is going to work. How's that going to work there, though, bitch? Because those spirits are over water, and you're in a place where there's no water. Oh, there's a water here. Oh, it's man-made. So where did that water come from? It didn't come from the mountains that melts. That's not a reservoir. So where did that water come from? Bitch, that's a man-made lake. So that water is not as powerful as that lake because that lake came from a reservoir. There was ice on a mountain, which came from nature, which came from a whole nother TT called that plasmic energy. It was frozen to hit the mountain, which also had its own energy. And then it melted down, came downstream, came into a motherfucking lake. Okay, so there's a whole nother T there. Going into tree trunk, going into all that good stuff, bitch. All that stuff have different type of energy. So that's why I work there. Going to even California and Florida. Identical in certain things, but very different. Yes, they're both by water, but there's certain things that you can do over there in Florida and have success in it just by barely doing it. And then there's certain things that if you do the same thing over there and go over here, it's not because, bitch, you're by two different water sources. Atlantic, Pacific. One is hotter, one is colder. One has more other energies overflowing into it, spewing into it, because people brought their boats in, the waves coming and all the good stuff, and vice versa. You have also the flow, the jets, as they call it, the jets of energy that stream certain ways. And that also dictates energies and frequencies. Even going into the Midwest and the East Coast and the Upper West Coast, like similar but different. You have energies that are blocking, restoring, capturing, stopping, or pulling in. You have energies that are just open. And that's why I talk about New York. New York is a very open place. It's a portal to many, 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 many regions. If you want to do some real good, powerful, I would say heavy shit, New York is a perfect place. Okay? New York is a perfect place. And there's a certain part of New York that has the best. That's what I said. You look at these motherfuckers, oh, I'm going to New York. What you going there for? Kind of like, I'm going to Brazil or Kenya. Oh, what kind of sex magic you got going on? What in the sex magic is going on? Like, bitch, what you got going on? So, like I said, you have to learn that. But these books won't teach you that. They will have you thinking, oh, well, not all, because some books will break it down for you. But some books, oh, this is a spell book of so many spells. Okay, hi. All you need is burdock, cayenne pepper, rosemary, and you need urine of a newborn baby. It doesn't tell you, bitch, if you live by a mountain, it ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna tell you cannot do it when it's raining. It ain't gonna tell you don't do it the last week of the month, do it the first week of the month. It ain't gonna tell you none of that. It ain't gonna tell you don't do it around a black moon, don't do it around a full moon. Because like I said, all these things deal with motherfucking energy. We're gonna leave it like that. That's why people say, oh, Mr. Ooh. I'm telling you, hoodoo and Wicca to me are loose. Anybody could do Wicca because you can get books on it for $5. Anybody can do motherfucking hoodoo. That's how motherfuckers who know they can't do voodoo will say, hoodoo is voodoo. You only send that bitch because you can't do voodoo because you don't have no ties to it. You're not connected to it. And some of these people, don't be fooled by neither. Some of these people are Haitian, but they've been expelled or they've been kicked out of their lineage access to spirits. So that's why they what we call it halfway in, halfway out. Is I'm voodoo or I'm possibly vengeur, vengeur, I'm possibly that tea, but I'm gonna give you hoodoo shit. Or they'll say, I'm Haitian, but I'm a hoodooist. Is it because you got exiled out of your lineage? The Loas ain't fucking with you? Well, I mean, what's going on? Hello? What's going on? Even going into movements of people, there are certain ways that voodoo priests and priestesses move. There's certain things they do and there's certain things they do, certain things they move, certain ways they act. And you watch and you're like, girl, really? Really? You have no respect for your spiritual way. But you got us thinking that you really doing some voodoo. Yeah, and I'm saying that's because I'm speaking for the people out there that don't know shit. But you got me looking at your ass like, you do voodoo? But yet the only way to get pussy is if you scare them into giving it to you. Shh. Y'all heard that? Y'all heard the little movement tapping going on? Spirit, come on, spirits agreeing with me. Come on in here, spirits. Hello? Bitch, please. Ain't nobody desperate for no nothing, bitch. Spirits will always give you what you need. Friends, penis, vagina. You just gotta come to the right spirits that know how to link you with it. That's it. Anyway. We were so proud of me. I haven't smoked weed in 2 weeks. Come on in here. That's good, Joey. That's good. No weed, honey. No weed, honey. No weed. You want to smoke some weed? Burn you some mugwort. Joey, I want you to sit right there in front of a white candle. Okay. And I want you to close your eyes. And you might have to include purple in it too because you need some power. You need some kingship coming on in there. I want you to close your eyes and I want you to count down from your age to 1. As you count down, Joey, I want you to ask yourself, why do I need weed? What's the point of me smoking weed? Why do I need it in my life? Be completely quiet. Don't think about oh, I gotta get some weed right now. Oh my God, I need it now. Don't do it. Calm yourself down and wait for it to come to you. Because I think a lot of people do drugs to mask certain things, or they use alcohol to mask certain things. And that's why I give props to people who have those urges and they fight it. They fight the urges. They have the urge to smoke or drink and they fight it. I myself have never smoked, but I thought about it because I have a lot of people that did it around me and they'll say, hey, ooh, it's going to feel good. Ooh, pop you a Xanax, pop you a Molly. Ooh. And I'm like, ooh. Bitch, what the fuck is Molly gonna do for me that God can't do for me? Come on in here. What Molly gonna do for me that Oshun can't do for me? How? Come on in here. What is ecstasy gonna do for me that blank can't do for me? Oh, y'all not ready for that right here. See, some of y'all do it because you want to feel it. Oh, I want to feel that sexual energy. Hey, Eros might be the first one you want to work with. Cupid, you might want to work with Cupid. Come on in here. You might need to rank you in a trans person to pull that energy in, and then I'll bitch to you done got broken in. Oh, come on in here. Y'all not ready for that. Hello? So that's what you do, Joey. And like I said, listen to it. Because something happened to you traumatically that caused you to do it, to block it out. That's your way of protecting yourself. Let me block it out. I don't want to think about it. And I'm telling you, every person who smokes or drinks, that's linked to that. Now, some people say, oh, I got to drink to relax. Bitch, put on some nature sounds. You will definitely relax and doze off and you won't even know it. Guarantee you. You will doze off and won't even know it. Put on some nature sounds. Close those eyes and say, Mama say, Mama sa, Mama kusa. Mama say, Mama sa, Mama kusa. By the time you done sing that song about 20 times, bitch, you'll be out. I'm telling you right now. Bitch, please, I'm going to drink. I want to dance. Bitch, what you do is, bitch, while you getting dressed, put on some dance music. Come on in here. Oh, Shun like this. Oh, Shun, come in here. I want to dance my ass off tonight, oh, Shun. That's what I'm saying. If you're a real spiritualist and you deal with real energy, then you don't need to smoke or drink to feel high or feel good about yourself. Because a lot of people think that I'm high and shit, how energetic I be sometimes, bitch. And it's like, girl, bye. This is all natural, girl. Ain't no cannabis, ain't no sativa, ain't no rocks, ain't nothing synthetically made, bitch. Only thing I take that synthetic bitch is motherfucking hormones. How you doing? Spironolactone and motherfucking estradiol. Hello? Sometimes I take melatonin. I really don't like melatonin though because it does put you to sleep. But that feeling that you have when you wake up, I don't like that melatonin feeling. I did take something called Wake Up, which has like a releasing effect, but that like has you up like whoa, 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 whoa. Like bitch, you crazy. Like what we gonna do? What we gonna do? Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Yerba mate is very, very good to wake up and stuff. But like I said, I'm all about natural stuff because I want my body to thank me. Yeah, I want to overexhaust. Coffee too is natural if you drink it black. But we add the creamer shit into it, bitch. Now you working up something else. Okay. Anyway, and coffee is actually a downer, not an upper. People who have ADHD, if they drink coffee, black coffee, it actually calms them down. People who are already hyperactive or would say low active, coffee would actually make them more hyper due to the adrenaline rush that it gives you. It opens up your adrenal glands. It opens up your nervous system because I think coffee actually depletes vitamin B12 and vitamin B3 and vitamin B6 out of your system. So you're a coffee drinker, B12, B6, B3, bitch, that shit is coming up out of your ass. So hello, and then your asshole, your vagina, or excuse me, your bladder, and your asshole, but definitely not like your ass later when you get older. Oh, and your heart is not either. Your heart ain't gonna like you neither. Come on in here, honey. Listen, y'all, I gotta go. I've been on here for 2 hours. Let me go, 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 let me go. Earlier, I was in the store and I turned around to look over, and a bunch of shit fell over when I said I was like, damn, spirit. I know that's right, honey. Spirits are always following you, honey. Molly is dangerous. They all drink. Weed is too. If you're gonna smoke weeds or you're gonna intake cannabis, you're gonna do edibles. You're gonna do they have the CBD oil. Like you're gonna do that. Smoking it is what causes the problem, as we talked about before. Smoking it is what causes the problems and releases things that make you act a whole nother way. Same thing with alcohol. If you're going to drink alcohol, make sure it's organic. Like wine, organic wine does less damage to you than you get regular wine. And wine, period, does less damage to you than versus you drinking Hennessy because of the dyeing process and how it's fermented and all the shit they added into it, right? And even going into tequila and Patron and stuff. That is damaging, but not as damaging as the brown shit. That's just it, bitch. That we're gonna keep it at that. But wine is really, really good for you, especially the darker the wine, the better the wine. I don't drink wine. I like to say I can't have nothing. The only alcohol that I could probably have is champagne, and vodka. I get away with drinking vodka, one glass. When it gets to being two, three, four, five, woo, girl, I feel it. Champagne, like I said, I get away with that. Mimosas, champagne and orange juice, love it. Champagne's with chocolate in it. Mariah Carey drink that. So let me try it. It's really good. So I can have that. Brut champagne. Yes, brut. But the wines and shit, girl, it has me, woo, honey. The Moscatos and shit, honey. I'm like, whoa, hold up, hold up, hold up. Tequila, woo. Patron, bitch. Don't give it a Patron, bitch. I get hot as hell and I'm ready to just, I don't know what comes over me. Bitch, I get that Patron, bitch. I had a shot of Patron twice my whole life. One time I bought it to try it and I said, fuck it, I'll give it to my spirits. The next time my cousin bought it and he said, I haven't seen you in a long time, cousin, drink up. And I said, no, I don't drink. And he's like, fuck that, drink up. So he, out of my mouth, he poured it into my mouth. Bitch, when I tell y'all, I felt myself, I'm like, okay, we're going to be calm because I feel the room spinning a little bit. I'm being calm and all of a sudden, bitch, I'm just like doing this and shit. And I'm just like, oh my God, get out, bitch, start doing some crazy shit. I said, bitch, I won't do that again. I tried brandy before, NJ brandy. I tried cognac, Courvoisier, bitch. I tried Remy Martin, bitch. I tried so much shit, bitch. No, ma'am. I'm not a drinker. People, you got to get used to it. Bitch, please. I don't like the way it make me feel. I'm not a fan of that. And that's probably what the motherfuckers did when they invaded America. Bitch, excuse me, I can't handle this. Oh, shut up, bitch, and take you square, bitch. Girl, an ounce of liquor gets me going. Applebee's have like mixed drinks and shit. Y'all, we had one mixed drink. I think it's called the Blue Lagoon or something. Y'all, I didn't finish that Blue Lagoon. I really was feeling something. And I thought, okay, maybe I'm just being paranoid. Y'all, when I got up, it felt like that whole room just went forward. And I was like, Oh shit. I felt like when Wendy Williams fell on Halloween, I felt like that, bitch. I was like, oh my God. And my friend was like, girl. And she just laughing. I'm like, girl, I'm fucking tipsy right now. So I'm walking out, and this guy, he's like sitting there, and he's like, we're like playing whatever this is, moving out of the spot. And I'm like, oh my God. She's like, excuse me, she's drunk right now. And I'm like, bitch, stop saying that. But y'all, I really, like, I had to really get in my car, roll down my windows, and sit there for a minute because I really was feeling sick. I said, bitch, I can't handle liquor. Alcohol is not my thing. You know, that's not my thing, honey. No, nothing, bitch. No tea, no shade. Alcohol is not my thing. Weed, I've never smoked weed. I did smoke Damiana before. I smoked Moulin before. I smoked Skullcap before. I did smoke Mugwort before. Peppermint. Yes, I definitely have those things. And those things, they made me feel a little good. But I said I can imagine marijuana. Because I know people that act like they're demonic possessed when they're high. I know people when they're high, they act like they're just, hi, oh my God, you're really, oh my God, you smell so good. You look like you taste good. Oh my God. And when they're sober, they're like, fuck you, get off me. And I'm like, ooh, bitch, that's demonic, honey. Or they're nice and calm. Hey girl, how you doing? Love you. Once they get a hit of that, fuck you, bitch. You think you all that. You still a nigga. Fuck you, bitch. You dick sucking whore. If you gonna suck dick for a mansion. And I'm like, wait a minute, honey. And y'all, it happened on numerous of times. So I'm like, okay, maybe they just girl by. The last time I said, bitch, you don't like me. Click, block that bitch. Bitch, you don't like me. Because every time you high, you speak your mean. Oh, girl, you think all that. Oh, you think you the bitch. You want everything that you're not supposed to have. Bitch, you want everybody's man, too. Is that what you think about me, bitch? Because, bitch, please. I'm actually glad I'm single. Because a lot of these bitches go through a lot of shit. I'm on none of shit they have. I want to focus on getting on the plane and shit, girl. Focus on what the dick doing. You hear me? Hallelujah. Bless the motherfucker. He want to be in my motherfucker way. Fuck you. Mind your business, nigga. Fuck you, nigga. Oh, it was just be letting me play with him, y'all. Anyway, let me go, honey. Listen, stop biting me. And it was he mad, y'all. He nibbling on my hand. He mad. Excuse me. Excuse. Anyway. Oh yeah, CBD is like the okay, listen. Switch to there. You're doing too much. She's saying it helps pain. The last strain I smoked was CBD flower and it cleared my head. I know that's right, honey. Don't smoke nothing. Eat something. Poor Wendy, she never give up. Love her. She got right back up. I know that's why I love her, honey. Do you ever use the taro root? Yes. And also going into this, Joey, something about the CBD. Now they have the CBD in a shit, I can't remember. It's like a dropper formula, but that gets in your body and leaves out again. The purpose of using the oil is it stays in your system and it stays there, right? Anything oil based will stay in your system. That's why people have high cholesterol and all this other good stuff. It's the oil. I told you diabetes is linked to animal fat. But anyway, it clogs your bloodstream and stuff, clogs up your pancreas, your spleen, all the good stuff. And it causes your pancreas to swell up and all the good stuff. I tell y'all, do your research on that. Shit, or something else I'm saying right now. Anyway. Marijuana is good for your body is that it helps your body relax. Well, it's the smoking that deals with that. And if you want to relax, there's 20 other herbs that help you relax. Damiana is one of them. Mugwort is another one of them. You can use things like aromatherapy. You have lavender. Lavender will definitely make you relax too. Ylang ylang, I'm not really a fan of. Chamomile also helps you to relax. Yes. So if you're smoking marijuana because you're tense, you need to find out the problem, not put a band-aid on it. See, I'm about the root. Okay, hello? I'm about the root of it all, not the outside. And oh my God, I got cut. Can we put a band-aid on it? What is this? Why is this happening? That's what I want to know. Not, oh, we're going to put a band-aid on it. If your body is tense and you're stressed out, and that's why you need marijuana, you need alcohol to help you to relax, then maybe you need to cut motherfuckers off and people off that cause you to stress out. Because there's million and one things and million and one ways to get rid of a motherfucker. Come on in here. So maybe you need to get rid of motherfuckers so you don't got to stress out. Because I've been there, done that. Okay, motherfuckers got you pulling out your hair and shit. You know, bitch, you ain't getting me together. Okay, I'm gonna pull you out before I pull out my hair. That's how my ex-best friend would get when she would smoke meth. Her true feelings would come out. It was demonic. Oh my God. Mm, That's sad. That's really sad, honey. Hopefully she conquers those demons. Yep. Yep, come on in here. Hopefully she gets those demons conquered though. Because those are demons that make you crave that shit. See, people want to talk about demons and shit. It's demons that make you crave marijuana. It's demons that help you crave alcohol. It's demons that help you do all that good stuff, make you have sex around the people too. Because demons want what you have and they cannot have what you have. So they want to fuck your life up. That's why people think, oh, I'm demonic. Oh, hell, lose it. I'm a devil. Devil's my mama. Hell, devil, Satan. Hell, Satan. All that bullshit right there. See that shit right there? That just show you right there. Bitch, you weak. You weak, bitch. You're a weak ass bitch. You have a lot of inner masculine energy. Come on in here. Listen. I need you to meditate, Joey. I need you to close your eyes and meditate. Nam yoho renge kyo, nam yoho renge kyo, nam yoho renge kyo. Or you say, Gun. Gam Ganapataye Nama Gam. So you just get into it. Joey, listen to some mantras. Listen to some yantras, some santras. Yes, honey, get into it. I'm telling you, it helps out. When you have your candle, let's sit there and just watch the flame and speak to the flame. Heal my body, my mind, and my spirit. Cut off all ties that I have with any spirits that cause me to crave marijuana. I don't need marijuana. Help me to open my frontal. Oh, see, that's something too. Marijuana to open up your frontal. It's oh shit, bitch. See right there. Oh, I get high because it opens up my third eye. Well, listen, sweetie. If you know anything about science, I need you to come a little closer here. Marijuana will actually shut off your third eye because the part. Come here. I don't think you're hearing me right now. Smoking marijuana actually shuts down the pineal gland, the pituitary gland. On top of that, your frontal fucking lobes. As we talked about before, it shrinks it and fucks it up. So to where you don't have the ability to turn on and off your logic. That's why drugs like marijuana are considered hallucinants. It actually causes you to hallucinate because you cannot turn on and off your conscious mind, logical mind, beta mind, alpha mind, like everybody else. So people who usually smoke weed, 99% of them, when they're not smoking, they're still in that alpha type of state. To where they're like, oh my God, man, I thought I heard a monkey just call my name. And you're like, dude, are you okay? Even going into heroin and shit, that does far more damage. That does far more damage to those parts of your brain. So they really be on it, honey. They really be on one. I saw somebody 2 days ago. I'm getting my food. She was cleaning the business window, and for a minute I thought, okay, she's a housekeeper or something. Whoa! And then I thought about, wait a minute, bitch. First of all, it's 11 o'clock at night, and you're outside of the building. Like, y'all, she had something just cleaning up the corners and shit. Like. And I'm just like, bitch, I'm telling you, it fucks all that up to where you cannot comprehend. That's why even going into Awashaka, or anything that what do you call it? Promotes the production of DMT, which I tell you, there's exercise you can do, and there's other things that you can eat. There's even certain foods you can eat that will increase that, right? That's why when they're on it, oh, I gotta escape into my spiritual realm. Let me do the opiums and stuff. Is that reality? Because as I said, even a lot of these spiritual people, they either on it or they're connected to it. And that's what these motherfuckers don't want to talk about. They want to talk about people sucking dick and who's a man and who's a snap. But all of them are either on drugs or they're connected to that type of stuff. Like they've drug dealed, or they know people who've done it, or they're connected to that type of frequency. And that's all public record. So that's why I'm like, it's not shocking, but it's like, are you really spiritual? Did you really learn it genetically? Or did you get high one day and really start seeing spiders and shit and was like, what does it mean when you see spiders? Oh my God, I'm spiritual. I saw an 8-foot spider in my living room, and they said that spiders give you good luck. And right after I saw that spider, my grandmother died, and I inherited $250,000. So are you spiritual because you're spiritual, or are you spiritual because you're mentally ill and you need all these drugs to help you cope with certain things, and all of a sudden your superpowers come up? You smoke and all of a sudden you're a witch. When you're sober, oh, I don't got no power. Let me get high so I can get the power again. Whoop! Hey, y'all, I'm back. We'll leave it at that, honey. Oh, yes, honey. Oh, yes, honey. Do your research on DMT, Joey. You will be amazed. You'll be amazed. For you to function with to have mental optimum health, right? There has to be an increase of DMT production. And also going into that too, we talk about average people use 10% of their brain. Everybody doesn't. Everybody don't, because there's some people that have abilities to do different things. Like a man who can lift up a car with his bare hands. You think he only have 10%, or his DNA is only activated at 10%? Okay. What about somebody who could speak more than 8 languages? You think their brain capacity is only used at 10% versus somebody who's not using that, who only know 1 language? Like, how is that they're all using the same percentage of their brain, right? Or up to a certain degree. But like I said, there's people that are far more intelligent. Like, so where's that coming from? So anyway, there's a lot of tea out there. Do your research though, you'll be amazed. Sleeping will be no issue. You don't need no pills to sleep. You don't need no pills to stay up. You don't need none of that. None of that. Your body will naturally say, bitch, it's time for bed. Like my mind is telling me right now it's time for bed. But I got some work I gotta do. And then I'll be taking my ass to bed. So anyway, y'all, I'm gonna go. Me and my baby, we're gonna go. We got some work we gotta do. Yeah, he don't have to do some work. Fuck you, nickel. Fuck you, Dan. Anyway, it was good seeing you, Joey, and King of Sheba, and Julie, Joey, and Lady K. I'm glad I came by. We'll be coming back again earlier, hopefully like around 5 or 6. And we're going to have a video later this week on something. Okay? Anyway, both my phones are dead. They're both dead, honey. I got to charge them up. Either way, love and light, twospiritmystic.blogspot.com, 28spirit8mystic@gmail.com, about questions about products and services. And like I said, check out the blog spot. We're doing the deal right now. For those of you who take the necromancy class, I'll be back on Saturday to give you the dates and times. Okay. For those who sign up for the mystery box, like I said, you'll be getting your stuff mailed off next week. If you bought oils and stuff with, and Jaliel, how you doing? If you purchase any products, oils and stuff this week, you'll also get your stuff mailed off. The phone came on. It just died. Motherfucker. Anyway, shout out to everybody, honey. Thank you. Love you too, Joey. Have a good night too. Yes, honey. Thank you. Bye, everybody came in here who talked and those who didn't motherfucking talk. How you doing? Yes, honey. I'm going to put some lights right here. I think it'd be nice to put some lights right here. You know, countdown. We counting down for something. I won't tell y'all what we count down for, but we counting down for something. Can you guess what we counted down for? Anyway, bye for now, honey. Mwah, mwah, mwah.